Now that it is officially spring and the weather is gradually getting warmer, many of us are beginning to think of our outdoor lawn and garden projects.
That's right. Our own Jake Eastburn is joining us live now from the Green Thumbers in Davenport. And Jake, the experts are always on hand there really year-round to help us throughout any season.
They sure are. The experts here can help you with all your lawn and garden questions. It's a little slice of heaven in here for me. Flowers, everything set up so beautifully. And if you really want a green yard this year, there are certain steps that you need to start doing soon. Joining me now is Josh Burkhalter. He's the general manager, here to walk us through some lawn fertilizers that is pretty vital to put down.
Absolutely. So generally, the first question is, when do you want to put this down? We're about 10 days from having prime ground temperature results. So in about 10 days, we have 4 steps. We're going to start with our spring application.
They make it easy here. There are steps.
So we have 2 different sizes for 2 different size yards. You got your 5,000 square feet. It's going to be most of your city yards. Then you start getting out into your bigger properties. You're going to look at the bigger bag. But this is step 1. This is a crabgrass preventer plus fertilizer. So the crabgrass preventer, and it's not just crabgrass that it's preventing. So any annual weeds that were growing last year that don't come back by root leave seeds behind, and they're going to come back by the seeds will germinate. This stuff here is going to actually go in and it's going to kill any of the seeds that are still laying dormant in the yard.
And it's important, though, to note that if you're planting grass seed, though, this is not the one to put down.
That is absolutely correct. So if you're planting new grass seed in some bare areas, do not apply a crabgrass preventer on it. You want to apply a new lawn starter fertilizer, and that's going to help your roots of the new seed take off and really fill in and give you that prime, nice, lush lawn.
And these steps for fertilizer, how much time in between that we do between treatments?
So generally, once you put down your crabgrass preventer plus fertilizer, about 6 weeks to the next step, and that kind of follows in suit with the next 3-step and 4-step.
Okay. And then now some lawns are different. Some typically you do all 4 steps in a row, but sometimes you can go out of order or repeat a step.
Yes, absolutely. So, for instance, step 2 is going to be a weed in feed or a weed out. So that's going to kill like your dandelion growth or any of your broadleafs that the seeds that aren't coming up from seed that may be blowing in from the neighbor's yard. And
those darn neighbors.
So step 2 is going to be your weed and feed, and a lot of times people put that down 6 weeks after the crabgrass preventer, but they may do a second application of step 2 6 weeks after they put step 2 down, rather than do just a straight lawn fertilizer, which is just adding iron to the lawn to really green it up. If you're having weed problems, step 2 is also a good step 3 as well.
And then this is something that we do need to do annually.
Absolutely. A good healthy grass is going to prevent weed growth. So the healthier you can keep your turf, the better it looks, and the lot less weeds you're going to have.
Well, Josh happens to also be a tree expert, and coming up in our second half hour, we're going to do a in-depth lesson on trees that he's hand-selected from out of state. He spends the winter months doing that, and so you're going to showcase some of your prized possessions for us and give us some good tree knowledge in the next half hour. So we're looking forward to that. For now, at the Green Thumbers in Davenport, I'm Jake Eastburn for Quad Cities Live.
All right, Jake, thank you so much.